Good evening, everyone. How are you all? I'm doing good. Had a really good week. I've been watching some different things this week. I'm currently watching a guy called Mike Jevons, and I'm liking it a lot because he does these things called a week on, and he's currently doing a week on foods with a letter A, but he's done Slim Fast, he's done because he's done so many, I know what's there, a week on parenting, because him and his girlfriend haven't got, or it could be his wife, I think it's his wife actually, haven't got children, but they had this, you know them dolls you can get where they're activated with a key and they cry and do all the stuff like a real baby, but you've got this set of keys you stick in the bag and you have to work out which one you need. So we did a week on parenting. He's done a week on Slim Fast, which I told you, a week on M&S food, yellow stickers. And if you're not familiar with yellow stickers, it's basically the stuff that gets reduced down in supermarkets, and they just put yellow stickers on with the price, what it is reduced down to. So, and he's done a week on, can't think from now, a week on Christmas. Oh, I've just seen that one, and I was going downstairs just to cook a bit of late dinner, and I was singing Fairy Tale of New York. I thought, it's not Christmas. Done a week on, he did a week on Katie Price's nutrition range, which got condemned. He done you know, you can't think of it when you're trying to say what you've been watching, you know, sometimes it just goes out of the head. But yeah, basically a lot of his stuff. I'm currently watching that, what I just said, a week on foods with the letter A, or he's done a week on Iceland foods, a week on Tesco value range, he's done a week on Asda priced range. Yeah, he's done various things. He's really good, he's really entertaining, and I've been really enjoying it. What set me off on this is because I was watching this guy that was reviewing different foods, and then he said he'd done one on another channel called a week on Slim Fast, so I had a look at that and he enjoyed it. And then he done a week on Shuel, can't say that, Huel diet, where it shakes and stuff. And I thought, who else has done something like this? Because I want to find someone else that's done something like this. I'm really enjoying it. So I found this Mike guy, and he's done loads of different ones. I've got loads to look at, so I've got quite a bit to go at. So I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, nothing much crime related, except for the book I'm reading. But crime related, I basically just watch Emma's latest videos that go up on Wednesdays and Fridays, because she did Wednesday and Sunday but she changed it. And yeah, and the book I'm reading is by Martina Cole, and it's called Two Women, and it's set in the East End of London, and it's just like crime gangs and stuff like that, and it is absolutely brilliant. I got in bed at about 4:30 this morning, and I was reading for an hour and a half. Couldn't put the book down at all. It was really, really good, and that's on that app I've got, Open Library. And I wanted to show you this. If you remember me doing a video on this palette here, it's the Romantic Beauty palette, and it was only a cheap palette. I picked it up for $1.99 on Amazon, and I can't stop using it. I pulled the palette out again because I thought I've not used it for ages, and now I can't stop using it. So I'm going in with this every day, and I'm doing the crease shade again, and I'm not being too fussy on it, if you know what I mean. I'm just whacking it on and it goes, that's it, there we go. And yeah, I'm really liking this palette. It's such a nice palette. You'd think that one there was a pink, but actually it's more of a peachy shade. It's a bit of a surprise, but yeah, I'm really been loving it. So I think I'm going to see if I can pan it. I used that green today. I like the green, it's really nice. I put like a goldy green from another palette on top, and it was lovely, but I'm loving the peachy shades and the, well, that's peach rather than a pink. And yeah, I'm just really liking this palette. It's really pretty. So yeah, you don't have to pay a lot for eyeshadow palettes. It proves it, you know. These are really nice shimmers and matte shades, and they blend really lovely and quickly and easily, which is what I like right now. And yeah, it's really pretty and it's really nice, and it gives me Fenty vibes for the way it's set out with one of their palettes. Is a bit that kind of looking hexagonal. Is that the right shape? Diamond shape, we'll go with that. So it kind of gives me that kind of Fenty vibe. But yeah, it's a nice palette. So £1.99. I think the full price was £4. But you know what? £2. Nice palette. Really nice. It's really pleasantly surprised me. And I liked it when I first got it. But I just thought, oh, I've not used it in ages. So I thought I'd pull that out. And I've not put it down since, you know. Every day I just grab that one. So it's over there with my daily makeup case, and I just grab that. So, you know, I might get bored eventually and grab something else, but right now I'm happy with that. I do like a peachy shade. I really do enjoy peachy shades. I don't know what it is. I just gravitate towards them right now. So yeah, week's been absolutely fabulous. Ish. Nothing major or anything, but just, you know, sometimes things can wind you up. Yesterday I was on one of them days where something really wound me up and I was getting really agitated. So I said to Neil, I'm just going to pop out for a walk just to try and calm down, and I did. Went out for a bit. No, later on I had a shout off. Which really wound up, honestly. Oh my goodness, do you ever get those days where you just want to go, ah? And that's what I was on yesterday. Oh my goodness. Currently paused this video on Mike's video, and he's got a cat. And it's a gorgeous little black cat, which reminds me of the cat I used to have when I was a child. Mum used to have. Well, it was mine as well, obviously. We had two cats. One was called Jason, and it reminds me of Jason. I have a picture somewhere. I'll have to show you the pictures or put them on a shorts or something. Yeah, I had a look at photographs tonight because I remember today's Mum's birthday. So I've wished her a happy birthday, wherever she is. She would have been 79. She nearly got there, didn't she? She nearly got to 80. But yeah, so I just looked at the photographs, and I won't show you them now because the glare and everything, you won't really see them. So if I do them properly at some point, put them on a short maybe, if you're interested. I want to do a short to just put happy birthday to Mum maybe. I'm going to burn a candle for her later on today. Because it's currently sat at, it's sat apparently, I don't know why I'm coming out with these words sometimes. It's 1 AM on a Monday morning, if you like. I'm still calling it Sunday. And I haven't got any phones on me because I've been putting my phones away around 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, and that's where they stay until the next day. which I'm really liking. I don't like pulling the phones out. You know, if I need an alarm for a day or something and I need to set one, I don't like having them there. So I wanted to get a little alarm clock just so I didn't need it. So my mum has several alarm clocks over the time, so I'm sure I'll be able to pick one up. But yeah, been going down memory lane a lot again. Remembering obviously my cat Jason, and we had another one called Susie. Thought she was a girl cat, and I wanted the girl cat to go with Jason. Not go like that, not mating, just, you know, a little friend for Jason. And she wanted a girl one. I think mainly as well because I don't know why she wanted a girl one actually, because the idea I just thought of wouldn't have worked. Anyway, so she thought she'd got a girl. Yeah, a girl. Sorry, I lost the plot there. So she thought she got a girl one. Turns out it was a boy. So Susie the boy cat. Both beautiful cats. But when we moved here to Leicester, she wanted to take the cats with her, obviously, but they wouldn't, because there was like very outdoorsy cats, so we used to let them out at night and everything. And yeah, both cats wouldn't come back, so we couldn't take them. But the neighbours next door, they said, we'll look after them. And I knew the would, an old couple next door, Mr. and Mrs. Hunter. And I remember a story about that, because this will sound a bit odd, but it's not odd in the slightest, honestly. But when we were kids growing up, sometimes, because when you're at a certain size, you can have a bath in the kitchen sink. So sometimes Mum used to pop me into the kitchen sink with water and just give me a bath. And I used to love the neighbours. And so I stood up, because we had a net curtain up, so you couldn't see me, like halfway downwards like that. You couldn't see. And of course I seen the neighbour outside and I just went, hello Mr. Hunter. I remember doing that. I do, I honestly remember it. But no, it was nothing weird in it. They weren't weird like that. Just neighbours. They were just really lovely people. I bet they're well gone now. I bet they've been dead for years. Oh, because they were quite old then. Well, probably weren't as old as I thought at the time. But, oh. But yeah, remembering that. And then TV programmes from childhood, still remembering them. And I've been enjoying reading your memories of the childhood programmes. And yeah, Donna, you said about Knight Rider, and I remember watching that. I loved it. There's a story about that which I'm glad never happened. Basically, we all know about Jimmy Savile and the horrible abuse he did to lots of very young girls. And anyway, at the time, he had a programme out called Jim Will Fix It. And me and my friend wanted to go on there and have it be fixed for us to be, because the car in Knight Rider was called Kit, and we wanted to be in that car and talk to the car and all of that. And I'm actually so glad that we never got on the show, because years later you just go, oh my God. So anyway, the less said about him the better anyway. We don't need to go there, do we? Horrible people like that. But yeah, so, but Knight Rider, Metal Mickey, which was, Metal Mickey was a robot. I'll be popping pictures here if I can find them. Wasn't Aunt Sally shocking? Did you see that when I put the picture of the recent Aunt Sally watching the newborns now? Oh my God, that's a bit freaky. Anyway, Metal Mickey, Rent a Ghost, Tis Was, which is what I mentioned last week, and sang. Oh God, I never thought I'd sing on the internet. I hope I have not got bits stuck in my teeth, by the way. Because I do have gaps and everything, because, you know, teeth crack, and, well, I broke this one here. A bit bloody today. Here. I broke that one here when I fell on the pavement going somewhere in a rush, and the pavement was sticking up and I face planted and did my hand really badly. You can still see that scar now. Anyway, I've gone off on a tangent or whatever you call it. Metal Mickey, Rent a Ghost, Tis Was, Saturday Live or something. Oh, it's funny how it goes out your head when you're trying to think of it. Night Rider, The A-Team. I wasn't a big fan of that. A-Team. He's gone. He's gone. That's the trouble in my head. It just goes. You got the A-Team, Doctor Who, which I still love. I'm kind of. You see, I didn't like Jodie Whittaker's version of the Doctor. I really didn't. Oh, and as you can see, I popped a picture on the door to cover that white spot, because that was bugging me. Every time I seen it on video, it was bugging me. So, it's a little one to the left. I think you'll see left or the right, but I'll cover the main little white spot. So, that was some hanger we had on the door, and it was stuck on with one of those double sticky things, double back sticky pad things. So yeah, I stuck that up, and it's a lion, but it's one of them pictures where it changes, so it's both lions, but they're changing to different ones at different angles, and I can't do that. I'm trying to move it to make it change. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh dear. Yeah, so I stuck that on there. Anyway, so yeah, you know what it's like when you get older. Your head just, you're trying to think of something, or you walk into a room. I do this all the time, thinking I need to go and get this, and I walk into the room, and I get into that room and go, what am I here for? So apparently it's set to get really hot this week. Not looking forward to that. But I have been out a few times over this last week. Even though it's over only at B&M, I've been over there. Because they've had some reduced bread bits, and they've brought back some potato cakes for 40p and all of that. And found, I know they're not the best, the burgers, by all means, but the rustlers, and they had them at 70p with the gherkin relish, because I needed to be eaten quickly. So I got 2 of them, one for each of us, and I weren't kind of expecting much. And then, would you believe it? It tasted just like a McDonald's. It really did. So much cheaper. and I've been craving McDonald's for ages. Absolutely craving it. I've been like thinking, oh, I should get Mackie D's. So I was craving a McD's, and then I had that burger and it tasted just like a McDonald's, and it just like satisfied the craving at the same time, and it was only 70p, so brilliant. I mean, it's not the best of quality, but it was enough to fill a little hole, as I say. And so, oh, excuse me, Belshie. Oh, excuse me, everyone. So, yeah, I've had a really nice week, because I checked once on my emails. That was it. Just once. I've got it going in the end now more, so I don't tend to do it. So it's really good, and it really does work. It really sorts the mental health out a bit. So I hope you enjoyed the video I did, the 14 steps to stress relief. You know, I'm not getting many views on the channel, but I think, you know, with other platforms going on, I won't mention one, TikTok, I'm still blaming it, and the the excessive amount of adverts on YouTube. Oh no, them ones with a QR code. If you watch YouTube on your TV, do you have a problem with the screen size when you've had an ad, it's had the QR code on, and then it slips straight, then you press skip because you can on them ones, and the screen size of the video you're watching is smaller because of that QR code? Oh, doesn't it drive you bonkers? So I tend to skip out, and one of them comes on, it says, I need to talk to you, and I'll go, no, I don't need to talk to you. But yeah, if it's straight on before video starts, I'll click out of it, but otherwise, leave it a bit longer, and sometimes the screen will stay the right size. There's a tip. But yes, I've had a good week. I've been over the road to B&M a few times and got some reduced bits. That's been really good. Just popped out. Oh, I went Tesco as well. I went up the road to the Tesco Express to see if they had any yellow stickered items, but they really didn't. But it was still a nice little walk, you know, a bit further than you usually go, because B&M to us is 2 or 3 minutes over the road. It does literally take that long to get there. And Tesco's about 10 minutes, I'd say. So, you know, 20-minute walk. It was nice. It is good to get outside, and while the weather's really nice, you know. Oh, that day it started raining because I got out because didn't need a coat or a fleece or anything because it was warm enough, and I had my skirt on, my long black skirt, you know, the one I got concealer all over, and I can still see it on there a little bit. The more I wash it, the more it comes out. So, you know, it's fine unless you're really looking closely at it, and then you're too close to me, step back. But you know, you can't really see it. So I wore that skirt, and I've been wearing my top from Temu, which washes incredibly well. I'm going to touch wood because that is washed so well, it's unbelievable. The reason why I don't touch this wood is because that's just MDF, that's proper wood. So yeah, I've been wearing my summery clothes and worn my dresses. I went out up there to Tesco, so I just got out the door and I thought, oh, it's spitting rain. I thought, oh, I'll just go with it. So as I was going further and further up the road, the rain kept going a bit faster, and I thought, I might come back looking like a drowned rat here. This might be the case, but I'm still going to go up. I'm still going. I'm not coming back. So I carried on. It got a little faster, but nothing major. But one of the nicest things to me is summer rain is lovely. It feels really nice on the skin. I don't know what it is about summer rain, but if you've had a really hot day and then it rains, it's lovely to go stand out in. It really is nice, and you can smell it. I don't know what it is. It's that different smell, and it's lovely, and it's kind of like earthy but kind of fresh cooked grass kind of smell to me. So yeah, so I carried on, and then when I got back out of there it stopped raining, so I thought, yeah, well, I'm right to carry on. And I thought, I don't care if it's lashing down the rain on the way back, I'm not bothered. I can get changed out of wet fingers. I'm not made of sugar, I won't melt. So yeah, so I did that as well. Didn't go for a walk on the upper park again. I wanted to go to Aldi, but I never did. They had tea bags in Tesco at $1.25 for their brand, so because we forgot tea bags. So I thought I'll go and see what they have, and they did have some reasonable ones. And it turns out they're the same as the Aldi ones. They're alright. Personally, if I had the option and the money to choose, I'd go with PG Tips. To be honest, I would. But the Aldi brand and the Tesco brand, which actually is and looks the same as Aldi's, are fine. They're nice. They're just fine. But if I was making an actual choice and I had the money to choose, I'd go with PG Tips. Mum used to like Tetley, and I used to do. And then I tasted PG Tips, and then I just never went back. Because PG Tips, didn't it used to be Brook Bond? I remember Mum having Brook Bond. Also, else I remembered on photographs when I seen it, because it was one of them ones where I was on the picture with Mum, and she got the budgie on her head because we had a budgie, and we had a couple of mugs on the table because obviously we'd got a drink, and my mug had Gonzo from the Muppet Show on. I'd forgotten that. I'd forgotten I had that. I bet I got broke ages ago. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, the tea bags are the same. So if you get the red boxes, Sainsbury's do one, Tesco do one, Aldi do one, I think Lidl do one. I'm not sure about anywhere else because, we don't really go Asda and stuff like that. Even though the Asda, if I walk up 20 minutes, there's Aldi and Asda right pretty much next to each other, but just on the opposite side of the road. So I might nip in Asda at one point. Yeah, they are the same. They even look the same, they smell the same, they taste the same, there's no difference at all. But go with Aldi, they're cheaper. This is a really interesting conversation, I bet you're on the edge of your seat. Tesco only do the 80s in-house, and I know they do in the bigger one, 240 packs. So their 240 packs £3.20. And the Aldi ones is $1.89. They don't do the 80s pack anymore, which she used to do in the red box. So I worked it out, and although I paid $1.25, which wasn't too bad in Tesco up there, which is the same size, the same price as on their website for the bigger Tesco, so they haven't increased the price, because the little ones tend to. The 95p for 80 if you went to Aldi and they had the 80 pack. I hope you're keeping up. So not much difference, not massive, so you know, not big. Yeah, I'm waffling here. I'm just going off on a real random. So, yeah. But yes, week's been good. I've got a nice relaxing 3 week to come. So, meal times are all back to normal now. Because we've had some really late meals this week. Not what I wanted to do, because I don't like to eat so late, because even though tonight I did, I don't like to eat so late because, you know, you're laying here and you're on a full stomach and it's a little uncomfortable. But we ain't had much choice at a certain point. So now we're back to our usual meal times. It'll be better because it'll lay better. I don't know about you, but if I've got a full stomach, I can't go to bed at night and sleep like that because it just lays heavy. So I like to be up a bit. Well, not that I'm not up a bit, but yeah. The other night I went to go to bed. I was really, really tired. I didn't even read my book. I was really tired. Could I sleep? No. So this afternoon, I ended up having a 3-hour nap. I weren't expecting to have that long, and I just completely went. So that happened. So I'm not going to be too early today, am I? Not that I am anyway. But yeah, completely went comatose, as I'll call it. So yeah. So obviously not sleeping that night for ages, so actually caught up on me. I haven't watched any films in a while, and I've thought about some films I would like to see, so I might do that. I'm pretty happy with YouTube right now. I've found some stuff I like, and the random list, you know, the recommended list is so random. You know, I'd recommend that. You know, you might, like me, find some new YouTubers you never known before, so never saw before. So I'm going to carry on with this week on foods beginning with A, and watch some more that he's done, and I will see you again for another vlog next week. I will also be filming some videos as well, so hopefully in the week you'll get some more videos as well. Trying to get the regular content back rather than what I've been doing. Bear with me, but I'm sure hopefully it'll work out. And now I've got to try and charge up this device because it's after that motorcycle. Charge up this device because I put the charger in, because you have to have a little bit at the end, because it's, I'll show you it. No, it's fell down. It's an extender bit, so I'll clip it on so you can turn it into a charger for another device, if you know what I mean. It's like little end bits. I've got some little end bits here, I'll show you. Let me do that. Let's not shake the camera. These kind of things here, right? And that's a C-type. So if you say have an iPhone or something, so you've got one of those cables, lightning cables or something, pop it into that end if you need a C-type end to plug in, if you know what I mean. So you don't have to get different, so you don't have to get a different cable, you can just do that. So we've got lots of them, and so that's what I'm having to do. But this thing has a case on, and I think what's going on is to make it stop charging, is because the case is getting in the way a bit of the charging port and it's moving it. So I'm going to see what it's like without the case on, and see if I can get it to charge without it stopping. I'm hoping, because it's been going a bit cranky for a bit. Anyway, I'm going to go try and charge up this device, try and edit this video. I will hopefully be doing another video next week for you to go up as well, although this will be this week, not next week, because this is going up tomorrow, all being well, Monday. So, yeah. I can't think of anything else to say, really. So, yeah. I will see you for another video very soon and another vlog next week. Have a great week, everyone. Bye-bye. Take care.